Hi everybody, my name is Karen and I'm the counselor here at Plexus. Welcome to the workshop about mindfulness. In this workshop, I will guide you through what this word means and what can you do in order to practice mindfulness. And with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start off with a definition of what is mindfulness. Let's start off with the first point. Mindfulness means maintaining a moment-by-moment awareness of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and surrounding environment. So that is, you're not thinking about multiple things all at once. Mindfulness also involves acceptance, meaning that we pay attention to our thoughts and feelings without judging them, without believing, for instance, that there's a right or wrong way to think or feel in a given moment. That is, when you are feeling something or you are thinking about something, you should always feel that you are thinking in your way. Whatever you feel is right for you. And finally, when we practice mindfulness, our thoughts tune into what we're sensing in the present moment rather than rehashing the past or imagining the future. That is, you only want to focus on the present. Now, here are a few quotes just for you all to have a better understanding of what is mindfulness. First, we have this quote by Jon Kabat-Zinn. Mindfulness is paying attention in a particular way, on purpose, in the present moment, and non-judgmentally. And next we have another quote that says, mindfulness is the aware, balanced acceptance of the present experience. It isn't more complicated than that. Practice mindfulness. Now for this next slide, I want you to think, what is the difference between mindful and mindful? So I know that sounds very similar, but this image can help you understanding what is the difference. So as you can see, on the left side, you can see a person that is mindful. That means their mind is full of thinking of so many things. And on the right side, we have this other dog, I think, that is mindful. So that is, they're only thinking about the present moment and they're only focusing on what is in front of them. Now for this next slide is a video that of course you can find on YouTube. It is called 60-Minute Special on Mindfulness with Anderson Cooper. Now this video will help you understand a little bit more about mindfulness. Now this is another video that you can also search on YouTube called Why Practice Mindfulness. This video gives you a perspective from other people of why they practice mindfulness and why it is a great benefit for you. Now for these next two slides, we have 20 reasons of why it's great to practice mindfulness meditation and the benefits of why it's good for your mental and physical health. Now I'm not going to go over all of these 20 reasons, but feel free to pause the video so you can take a look at these reasons a little bit more closely and more clearly. First, let's go with lower stress, literally. That is because mindfulness is a type of meditation, and of course, meditation has proven that it can lower stress. Next, let's go with number 6, which is it changes the brain in a protective way. That is because it is a type of meditation, it helps your brain be more active and it helps your brain feel more healthy. Second, let's go with it lets us get to know our true selves. That is because you are thinking in the present moment. You're not thinking about your past and you're not thinking about your future. You're only getting to know your true self in the present moment. Third, let's go with number 3, which is it can make your grades better. That is, it can help you with your academics. It can help you be more focused in the present moment. That is, when you are taking an exam, it can help you feel more focused during the exam as well. Next, let's go with number 6, which is it changes the brain in a protective way. That is because it is a type of meditation. A meditation helps you feel more relaxed, it helps you feel more focused, and it helps keep your brain more healthy. Next, let's go with number 6, which is it changes the brain in a protective way. That is because mindfulness is a type of meditation, it can help your brain feel more healthy overall. Next, we have it works as the brain's volume knob. That is, it can help you regulate the sound that is around you. And finally, on this slide, we have number 9, which is it helps us even when we're not actively practicing it. That is, even if you're not consciously practicing mindfulness, when you know you have to practice mindfulness, it'll still help you feel better overall of yourself. Now, on this slide, we have the other 10 reasons why it's great to practice mindfulness meditation. Now let's start off with number 12, which is it makes you a better person. Now, as I mentioned before on the previous slide of the definition of mindfulness, I mentioned that it helps you focus on the present moment. So that is, even when you're talking to somebody else, it helps you understand them better and it helps you be a better person overall. Next, we have number 18, which is it also lowers depression risk among teens. That is because mindfulness helps you understand yourself better. And finally, we have number 20, which is it helps you sleep better. There is research that proves that meditation does help with your better sleeping habits. Next, we have a list of things that you should do and you should not do when you are practice mindfulness. Of course, I'm not going to go over everything on this list, but feel free to pause the video so you can take a look at this list a little bit more closely and more clearly. Now let's start off with what to do. First, we have look down or close your eyes. Now this is part of meditation. When you're meditating, you want to focus on the present moment and you don't want to think about anything else. So that is why it is important for you to look down or to close your eyes. Next, we have focus on your breathing. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Now this one is very common when you're practicing meditation as well. Next one, let's go with let go of your thoughts of the past and future. As I mentioned, you want to focus on the present. Be quiet. That is, you want to find a quiet space where you'll be able to focus on the present moment and on yourself. Maybe you can go to your favorite park and sit in the middle of nature if that is something you're interested in, or just find a place where you know you'll be able to focus on yourself. And finally, on what to do, we have accept your thoughts as they come and let them go. So that is while you're practicing mindfulness. As I mentioned, you want to focus on the present moment. I have mentioned that throughout the slide. So when something comes up when you're practicing mindfulness, you just want to accept that and just let them go and continue on to your routine. Don't think if that thought is either right or wrong. Let's move on to what not to do. First, we have look around. So of course, I mentioned in what to do, you should look down or close your eyes because you don't want to get distracted. The next one we have is overthink or overwhelm yourself by holding on to your thoughts and stresses. So you don't want to think about anything stressful during this moment. And finally, we have make noise. I did mention on what to do that you should be quiet or you should find a quiet space in order for you to practice mindfulness. On this side, we have things that you can add to your mindfulness practice. We have, of course, silence. You can find a quiet space for you to practice this routine. We have apps as well. Of course, technology can also be very useful when you're practicing mindfulness. We have the app Headspace, Calm, and the Mindfulness app. And finally, we have YouTube channels. Some YouTube channels that can help you with mindfulness are Yellow Brick Cinema, H4 Happiness, and Body Mind Zone. All right, we have reached the end of this workshop. Thank you everybody for sticking around. Before I leave, I would like to let you all know to please download our Practice app on the App Store or Google Play. If you download our app, you'll be able to receive instant notifications. We would also very much appreciate it if you leave us a rating and a review on the App Store or Google Play as well. We very much appreciate all the feedback y'all can give us. Check out my counselor if you have any questions regarding this workshop, or if you'd like to reach out about your journey to higher education. We're always happy to help in answering all of those questions as well. And finally, check out our Plexus YouTube page for more college readiness workshops. Our Plexus YouTube page is called Plexus Social Media. Thank you everybody again, and I will see you all in the next workshop. Bye.